Well, we're outside the city limits now. It's still 70 miles per hour, but we're soon going to hit the 75 miles per hour part of the freeway. But not that we're going to be going that fast, of course. Going to be keeping it to about 65. All right. See you on the next update. Okay, next update. We're about to take our first break at the rest area here, and after that, continue on our way. Continue. All right, we're done with our rest area stop, and we're getting ready to hit back on the road. Continue to make our progress. Here we go. Taking off from the rest area. Heading back on the highway. On the way, destination, beach. Okay, little car. Well, good news. We are less than 50 miles away from our destination. Almost there, which is a good thing because it's getting close to lunchtime and I'll be getting hungry. Alright, see you in the next update. Well, we had been blessed by a pretty much overcast morning, which keeps the heat down, but now the sun is out. I can feel it already, and it's going to be a hot one. So definitely turn on that OAC as soon as we get to the campground. Catch you at the next update. We made it. Just a few more miles to the campground and we'll be ready for lunch. Here we go, crossing the newly completed Corpus Christi Harbor Bridge. It is the tallest structure in South Texas and boasts the longest concrete cable-stayed span in the nation. It also includes pedestrian access, so you can walk it if you want. That was cool. We just made it over the new Harbor Bridge. Just a few more miles to go. We've done it. We've made it to the beach town. Now we just have to get across the ferry. Water. Water. Oh no, the dreaded ferry line. Hopefully this won't take too long. Waiting to get on the ferry. One about to be unloaded, so we should be next. The unloading of the ferry, here it comes. Yep, made it onto the ferry. Just waiting to take off now. And we'll be officially on the island. moving now.
Alright, man.
Yeah, here we go. We're moving. Definitely hot, although doesn't feel so hot quite yet. Of course, we're not in the sun, obviously. Oh, I see looks like some kind of a tugboat coming across. I think that's what we're waiting for. Doing some last minute checkups. I think we're moving now.
Alright, man.
Yeah, here we go. We're moving. Definitely hot, although doesn't feel so hot quite yet. Of course, we're not in the sun, obviously. Oh, I see looks like some kind of a tugboat coming across. I think that's what we're waiting for. Anyway, we'll see you on the other side. We made it. We're at the campsite. We're at the campsite. Thank goodness we made it. I just about got to pee. See you in a bit. Thank goodness we made it. I just about got to pee. See you in a bit. evening in Aransas Pass, Texas. This is a popular spot for those of you that like to get out on kayaks and go fishing in these waters here. As you can see right behind me, this is the launching points. And from here, you can travel as far as you want this way. Go this way under the bridge. That way is Port Aransas. Turn back around this way. Over here is Aransas Pass, the city, or town actually. And we're kind of in here between. You got both sides of this road where people will often camp and fish and just hang out. Right now, the winds are fairly calm, slight breeze. It's probably, I'm guessing, maybe still about 79 degrees out. So, still kind of warm, but not too bad with the breeze blowing. And yeah, we're hanging out here. Me and PJ. Here he comes now. He's coming down the road. You can see him over here, coming up behind me, coming to join me, see what's going on, and just checking things out. We're going to be camping out here for the evening, and probably do 2 nights out here all together, I think. Possibly 3, but more like 2. And then we'll head on over to the next spot. Thanks. Well, we made it. We're at the campsite and we're relaxing. Anything to say to the audience, PJs? No. PJ has nothing to say right now. As you can imagine, it is July in Texas, so it is very, very hot. The fishing hasn't been all that great. Of course, you can only fish early in the morning or late at night because it's just too hot during the day. And I don't know if you can see way out there in the distance, but there is a pier out there, and there is basically nobody on it right now. These are some of the campsites. As you can see, it comes with a little bench. You've got water connections and electrical hookups, along with a little light and a picnic table. And back here, we've got a little brushy area where, again, early in the mornings primarily, sometimes late at night, you'll have deer that come out here. And there's actually one right there in the brush, 2 of them that are moving off in the distance. Don't know how well you can see that, but they're out there in the shade right now. And so luckily we weren't able to get a water site because those were all full. As you can imagine, summer is very, very busy at the parks with everybody off. There's a big bird. It's not sure what kind of bird that is, but you can see that one up there on the top of the tree. So you've got the water sites, and then you've got these sites. I'm right here, PJ. I was just showing around. So what do you do when you're a kid and you're out on vacation on the Gulf Coast? You ride a scooter. And unfortunately, had a little mechanical failure back at the house we've been informed about. So we're going to have to head back tomorrow. We were planning to be out camping for a few more days otherwise, but we're gonna have to cut this one short, which is probably okay because it looks like starting the day after tomorrow there's at least a 50% chance of rain for the next few days, which could mean nothing, or it could mean that kind of a good part of your day is ruined by some rain. And it also could mean an increase in the wind speed again, which was pretty windy yesterday. That also prevented us from doing any kind of fishing for this trip. That's how it goes. You just never know what the weather's going to be like when you plan ahead for these type of trips.